What is up, guys? Sky here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a new grade item, how to set parameters in that grade item, and what that's going to look like inside your gradebook. So here on our D2L course homepage, we're going to want to go up here to where it says grades and click that. And so that's going to bring up our basic gradebook. Here we can see all of the users, all of our students in our class list, but in this video we want to create a new grade item. So here at the top we're going to click on Manage Grades. And that's going to bring up all current grade items. So if you haven't created any, this will be blank. I've created some test ones for the purpose of other videos that I've made, but we're going to create a new one so I can show you how to do that. So we're going to go to where it says New and click on that. And that's going to give us two options. Now, grade columns in D2L are the same as grade items. So if you generally think in terms of columns, just think item. Categories are for if you're wanting to organize different grade items in a certain way, and they are necessary if you're wanting to do a weighted system. We're going to explain that in a different video, so for right now, go ahead and click on item. And now we're going to have a few options on what type of grade item we want to make. Numeric is by far the most common and probably the most simple because we're just talking about giving it a number of points that go into a total number of points. But if you have other concepts you want to use for your gradebook, you can absolutely use all of these other options such as pass-fail. But for now, we're going to click on numeric. And so the first thing we need to do is go ahead and give our grade item a name, and I'm just going to call it test grade item. And then if you want to give it a short name for the purpose of organizing your gradebook later, you can do that. If you want to just abbreviate it and call it TGI, whatever you're most comfortable with. And then if we had an associated category we wanted to put it in, we could do that, but right now we don't, so we're going to leave this blank. Next, we are going to want to play around with the parameters of the grade item. We're going to leave it at 10 points for now. And I wanted to explain these three options. So the can exceed option means that this assignment will have bonus points available. If you check that, it's going to basically make it so those bonus items can count towards the student's total points without actually counting towards the total points possible. But we're going to leave that unchecked. Checking the bonus box means that this grade item will be for extra credit, meaning that it will not be a normal grade item and it will only count for extra bonus points. And we're going to leave that unchecked as well. And then finally, this exclude from final grade calculation basically just means that this assignment will be ungraded and it will be more for the student's benefit and will not count towards any type of grade points or anything in the gradebook. And we're going to leave that where it is like that as well. If you have an associated rubric, this is where you would add that, or a custom grade scheme. And then if you're wanting to change how it's displayed in the gradebook, under display options is where you would do that. Now, if you click override display options for just this item, it's going to let you give it different colors, different points, but that's just for if you want it to appear uniquely aside from other grade items. We're going to leave that unchecked. Under the managing view, this gives you the same options as the previous one. However, this is for your view of the gradebook. This one is for students. This one is for faculty. So if you do want to play around with how things are presented in the gradebook, that is where you would do that. We're going to leave those unchecked, though. So now our grade item is created and it's how we want it. So we're going to click Save and Close. And now we can see our test grade item right here. We can see that it's numeric, it is worth 10 points, and it's not currently associated with anything else in our course shell. And that's really all there is to creating a grade item. This can get tricky if you have a lot of associated quizzes and assignments, so if you need help or have any issues with it, you can always email us at onlinehelp@okcu.edu.